Hey, so I just filmed a video just now and it was kind of long, so I had to stop it and re-record. So hopefully this is a better take. But I wanted to just come on here and real quick and just share something real quick. It's that I just finished doing full body stretching, and I'll be honest, I haven't been as consistent with the yoga, but now I'm bringing it back. But it's better than ever because I'm figuring out what works better for me, and I'm figuring out more that with how my past surgeries are and all the stretching I do full body, but I'm figuring out I got to stretch more on my back, and I got to stretch more on my hips, my legs, everything, and obviously the core. And I'm adding even more core exercises than I did before. I'm adding more hip stretches. I'm adding more back exercises, back stretches. And so there are some stretches I won't even do. I didn't do the frog pose, half frog pose. Traffic. Oh, this guy's driving slow. But yeah, there he comes. but it's you're gonna basically figure out what works for you. Somebody that deadlifts, or somebody that's a fighter, that's a boxer, or somebody that plays bass guitar, that's always having a bass strapped to their body and they're always on their back and they're moving on stage. It's about figuring out what's gonna work for you. Everybody has different movement patterns. Like for me, I got a different movement pattern because I got a rod in my leg. So the way I walk, my right foot is really tight. So it's like you can be tight everywhere. You can strengthen every single muscle. You can do all these things. But at the end of the day, it's going to come down to what's going to work for you, what's going to work for your movement patterns, what's going to work for your body, and what do you feel is important for you. So that honestly comes with experience and time. But the way you can ask yourself this is ask yourself, you can be tight everywhere. I'm tight everywhere in my body, but I ask myself, what's the most important? What's the most important, and how am I going to knock out the other muscles? So I focus on stretching everything, but I focus a little bit more attention on my hips, my back, and my core. I stretch my arms, I stretch my biceps, I stretch my neck, but I focus a lot more, even more, on my hips, my back, and my core. So figure out what you want to work on that's really important for you. Focus on everything, yes, but focus a little extra attention whenever you can on what's going to work for you and your movement patterns and your muscles and whatever, because that you'll find that'll be a lot better. That's what I find is better for me. Before I would do full body, but now I realize where I'm at, I still do full body, but I focus a little bit more in my hips, my back, my core, and I figure out like the half frog pose, I didn't do that because I decided to bring a lot more hip and leg stretches where I don't even need to do the half frog pose anymore, but it's still there in my back pocket. So I just wanted to come on here and share this because a lot of people don't know this, and a lot of people tend to be like, oh, what do I do? Or they do a lot. Hopefully this helps somebody. Good night.